Today's topic is going to be entrepreneurs types. First of all, we need to understand the difference between entrepreneur and entrepreneurship, and we will be learning about the different types of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurs, entrepreneurs are an individual who makes their own business, involving in different kinds of challenging responsibility, bearing all kinds of risk, and getting rewards. Entrepreneurship is a kind of process of the business setup created by the entrepreneur. And today we are going to discuss about the different types of entrepreneurs as it is going to be completely interesting. And we people can classify the different types of entrepreneurs based on the level of business and the technology of the business and the size of the business and so on. First we can find out the entrepreneurs can be classified based on the types of business. First one of the category is called Innovator. The title itself, it indicates very clearly the entrepreneurs who are highly interested in innovating the product as it is going to be new to the market, believing that they can captivate the market. This type of entrepreneurs are ready to take any kind of financial risk since they are introducing a new concept to the people and always believing that it's going to be a big breakthrough in the market. The next category is called Imitating Entrepreneurs. Imitating entrepreneurship, they are clever enough to handle the situation as they all identify the proven marketing skills, the proven technique of the particular product which was identified as successful is going to be remodified by these people. So we all know that imitating concept is going to be one of the easiest ones. At the same time, the entrepreneur can easily captivate the market. Third one, Fabian style. Fabian entrepreneurs. Fabian entrepreneur are the different kinds of people who can be called as adaptive people. They'll have to find out what kind of expectations which are commonly identified from the consumers, and based on that, this entrepreneurs will make out the product. And finally, drone entrepreneur. This kind of entrepreneur who are refusal to show any kind of adaptive areas. People are looking quite rigid as they think they don't want to imitate or they don't want to adopt any kind of product which are commonly identified in the market. These people, they are refusing to do this kind of business. So they have certain kind of own style and they will make the product either it can be new or any older style of it. And mostly the traditional entrepreneurs are involved in doing this kind of businesses. These are all the common entrepreneurs which are classified based on the types of business. Entrepreneurs are commonly identified as the people who are investing their own money and creating a new business ideas as it has lots of risk and financial involvement. Let's talk about the classification of entrepreneurs based on the amount or the technology involved. As we all know that there can be different kinds of entrepreneurs: social entrepreneurs, non-profit entrepreneurs, motivational entrepreneurs, manufacturing entrepreneurs, industrial entrepreneurs. So it can be classified based on the different stages of entrepreneurs. Social entrepreneurs, the people, they don't look for any kind of monetary benefit which is being achieved through the business. It can be similar to service entrepreneur also. Though the service entrepreneur are involved in doing the business, it can be related to hospital, education, insurance. They need to survive in the field as they are thinking that this business will bring out lots of success into the market. Industrial entrepreneur who might be identified differently as they have a different concept which is keenly identified because these people are trying to identify the particular product which is highly needed for a kind of people. The industrial entrepreneur who can produce the product in a very huge range, and the product can be supplied to the needy people. And service-oriented entrepreneur, as I told you earlier, it can be a service-oriented, but the people, they may be keenly focusing on making profit or not. Continuation of the service is expected, especially from this kind of entrepreneurs. According to the entrepreneurship challenging role, we all can identify that there can be a monetary factor which is always identified as a key factor which determines the entrepreneur implementation. The highly identified and the challenging entrepreneurs who always look for the right opportunity to change the market. Probably we might have gone through the different kind of product which might have been identified differently since the entrepreneur has viewed the product in a different level. Probably we all have used different kind of product from typewriter into system as well as normal cassette player into Blu-ray. I can give the best example that even mosquitoes, which can be seen just like an insect, but from the entrepreneur point of view, it's going to be one of the vital thing as it creates lots of ideas for the entrepreneur. We can see, probably in the market, we can see the different kind of things: so mosquito net, mosquito gel, mosquito coil, and mosquito herbal repellent creams, as well as different kind of mosquito gel, odomus, gel, net. We can more than 25 products which are available in the name of mosquitoes. This is the way that the entrepreneurs who can reveal the different kind of innovative ideas. As I told you earlier that there could be different types of entrepreneurs based on the business, but successful entrepreneurs who always look for the right modification in the business as it may have lots of risk. The second, the challenging responsibility from the entrepreneur is financial barriers. Most of the entrepreneurs who might have come from the traditional background, as the family members have been doing the same business, in order to make out the money, the people can arrange the money through the family members as well as friends. And as I told you that imitating people who are strongly believing this kind of business would bring out lots of success, as it has been identified as a proven technique in the market, and their concept which will always be accepted since most of the consumers they might have enjoyed using the product. As I told you earlier, the drone entrepreneur who are going to be one of the different people thinking that the same kind of product or adoptive style may not be applied. Take example of a traditional like making silk sarees. Still people they believe in unique style of preparing the silk sarees. So this type of entrepreneur who have a different kind of attitude, and when they bring the product into the market, their reaction towards the customer will be different. Entrepreneurs are the people who can change our economic level, since they are all the people who are being encouraged continuously in terms of employment as well as producing the new kind of concepts towards the society.